Hello, this is my second video of my mudra homework for my online yoga teacher training. So this mudra, I'm going to give you 3 mudras that are for depression that I'm going to suggest to anybody to use for depression. Now in Ayurveda, anxiety is considered depression, anger is considered depression, and then what we know as the sadness, the couch potato, the depression is also depression. Now for this homework assignment, my teacher was talking about depression as we know in United States, the one that is just down, couch potato, sleeping, not necessarily eating good food, stuck in that tamastic state. Now, for the most part, what I see or what I can tell by the study of Ayurveda, yoga, mudras, and mantras is that this state of depression is I don't want to move, I don't want to let go, I'm attached. And a lot of this state of depression is about not being able to let go of the past, kind of wanting the things to stay as they were always, not embracing change. So what we need when we are in that state is actually the opposite. So it's going to be a more rajastic, a more transformative, fiery type of coming out of that state so we can then come back to center. So depression is tamastic, it doesn't move, it's stagnant, it has no energy, it has low vibration, heavy. To get out of that state, you have to come out into a rajastic state, which is going to be your fire, your moving, your a little bit of pushing and transformative, letting go, cleaning the closet, letting go of the past, transforming yourself completely in the way that we think and we feel. So this person would need, in my opinion, and for what I read in the books, a practice that is more vigorous. This person needs to get out of the couch and move and sweat and do all of the things that don't necessarily want to do, and also obviously changing the relationship with food. That's another class. So the mantra that I'm going to suggest is it has to do with Manipura chakra. We're going to be working with Manipura chakra because Manipura chakra is the force of transformation. So Ram is the Bija mantra, and Ram is about knowing the self. So again, if we are stuck in a state where we don't want to let go of the past, it's just because we don't have that knowledge of who we are, and we don't know where we're going if we lose all of these things. So it's about being able to know myself, and I can move forward and I can still be who I am, because no matter what, I am who I am. Is that knowledge. And then Soham is about expansion and connection, but Soham is a very interesting mantra, because if you say So on the inhale and Ham on the exhale is expansion and connection, and if you say it the other way, So in the exhalation, Ham in the inhalation is about bringing energy in. So we're going to try to move energy out to clear out our energetic space. The mudras are going to be 3, and the first one is one that I have used. This one is from my personal practice. It's called Matangi Mudra, and is the easiest way I found is just put your fingers together and do like a figure 8 with your index and your thumb, and then bring your middle finger up, and then you meditate like this. And like I said, you have your mantra, which is Ram or Soham or any other, or silence, or your breath, whatever you feel. This mudra is about assimilation, it's about vital energy, and it's about life purpose. Again, if we are stuck in the past, if we don't want to move, if we are in this depression of what is going on, I don't know who I am, I don't know where I'm going, I don't want to let go of the past, I have all of these attachments, we are not able to assimilate. And then this has to do with, again, the stomach. So we're going to try to work awakening that energy of transformation and assimilation. This mudra enhances digestion and assimilation of life experiences. Remember that your stomach digests food and emotions in the same way. That's why the yoga books always suggest eat light, have an empty stomach, so you have time to digest the emotions that are happening. It supports circulation, and it supports also the circulation of the lymphatic system. And the lymphatic system is kind of like our sewage place. It has to do with keeping the body hydrated, but it also with taking everything out that no longer serves, which is also emotionally what we are trying to do when we are in depression. We're trying to come out of that state. And then cultivates energy, passion, and divine will. So this one, again, for me, is about energy. It's about get out of the couch, get up, sweat, move, change the way that you feel through exercise, through your yoga practice. The Bija mantra is Ram, I already said it, and Manipura chakra is located between the ribs and the belly button in this hollow space right here. It correlates with the element of fire, which again it can be seen depending where you are in your tattwas as a rajastic force, but it's a force of transformation that is desperately needed when we are in depression, when we cannot get out of that state of I don't want to move, this is too sad, this is too heavy. Is the seat of the mind and the ego. So the stomach is the seat of the mind and the ego. And what I'm trying to say, or the reason why I'm telling you this, is because that mentality of heaviness, that mentality of I don't want to let go of the past and things should always be how I want them to be, is part of the ego, is that part of mentality of I'm a victim and nothing is going my way. I'm not able to transform, digest, and move forward and take life as is. So that's ego. Remember that anything that comes from judgment, expectation, comparison, competition, guilt, and regret is ego. It controls motivation. So Manipura chakra is the power of controlling motivation, ambition, and self-esteem, which is again what we need to push forward, to get up in the morning and to say, okay, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna transform, I'm gonna do the things that I need to do because I owe it to myself. But it's that fine line between what I owe to my higher self and what I'm doing to please my ego, knowing the difference. And then rules digestion organs, and all the digestion organs are the liver, the gallbladder, the stomach, the spleen, and the small intestines. And very interesting, in traditional Chinese medicine, the liver and the gallbladder work together and they house anger. The stomach and the spleen are correlated and they house worry. And the small intestines and the heart, which is not necessarily in this context right here of Manipura chakra related to digestion, but remember that emotions are felt in the heart and digested in the stomach. Small intestines and heart house joy and fright. So when you look at it, is these emotions that may be making up this depression. The other two mudras that I have are from my teacher Stephanie from my 300-hour yoga teacher training. And these ones I like because I can do one with one hand and another one with the other hand. So this one is called Prana Mudra, and is your two index finger and middle finger out, and then the thumb on top of the ring finger and the pinky finger. You can do it with two hands. Obviously, that's what the book says. I'm just adding the other thing that I'm gonna do with the other hand. This one is about increasing energy, and it's about increasing immunity. Ignites the body healing system, and is helpful for the eyes, improves digestion, improves again elimination, which is about, we're working with the emotions. When we're meditating, we're working with emotions. Increases absorption of nutrients, and decreases the inclination towards injury or illness. Increases focus, willpower, and stamina, which again is that thing that I said that we need to come out of depression. You need that force, you need that push that says, I am doing this, I am going to get out of this, I'm going on with my life, I'm moving forward, I'm embracing life as is. So this one is Prana Mudra. And then the other one is Prithvi Mudra, and this one is ring finger and thumb together, pinky up, index and middle finger up. And this one is about strengthening digestion, it's about improving absorption of nutrients. It helps restore Vata constitution. If you are Vata dosha, it's gonna help you settle. If you are in anxiety mode, it's gonna help you settle. It's grounding, improves the skin, improves worldview, and brightens your perspective, which again, to me, is that view that we have, I need to stay attached to the past and I'm not embracing what is now. So this one is about letting go of that and embracing what is, and being able to see things with a new perspective. And it's helpful for adapting to change, and it's helpful to tap into joy, which again is that those are the things that we need when we are in depression. Tap into your joy, tap into change, tap into your strength. So those are the three mudras. You have the mantra Ram, which is about knowing yourself, or Soham, which is about expansion and connection.